Yo, all I'm saying is the first one you and me watched together was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history and the only Super Bowl to actually go to overtime. So I have no reason to believe that when I actually go to my first Super Bowl, you ain't about to do something I ain't never seen before.
Well, no disrespect, though, but I will not be trying to put on a good show for you. I just want to be holding on to that Lombardi trophy a week from tomorrow.
Well, you in luck, because I ain't never seen you win a Super Bowl before, except in Madden. So you get that W and we good.
Yo, Jay, you got that ticket situation under control?
Yeah, we good. My phone has been blowing up ever since you guys won the conference championship. Your friends and family have been relentless trying to book hotel and flights and get game tickets through me.
Thank you for your patience, Jay.
It's my job. However, I did need to let your cousin know it is not my job to get him meet and greets with any Hall of Famers in attendance of the game. I think he thought I was his agent for a second there. Anyway, you just need to focus on doing your thing on game day. That's all you need to be concerned with this week.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yo, but you still got us to hook up for the meet and greets with the Hall of Famers, right?
Oh, yeah, we good.
I think it is time for both of y'all to get out of my apartment.
For what, man? You ain't got no other friends.
Kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 56.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. This is Tony Pollard. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott. And his first look is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happened...
And right away, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to his throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no-no. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 50. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Jags grab it.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Carter Landry there to make the grab. And the Jaguars will add to their first quarter lead. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Joe Schobert leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
We're here hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Dorsett on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, to be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions. And now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Smith, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Dorsett. And he's out right at the 25. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. inside. Robinson. Room here to run. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. 52 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Carter Landry, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
You got to figure down by the goal line.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The return man, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, it's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. A nice little juke. Philip Dorsett by himself. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 77-yard punt return. And the Jaguars are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Prescott, left side to Lamb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Oh, Prescott stripped. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Now back to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Being chased out left. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Carter Landry with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And it's taken in at the 9. Touchdown, Jaguars. Officially 91 yards on the punt return. And the Jags will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. The return man, Wilson. So these two teams will head to the lock. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. so plenty can still happen.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
16 more on that one and another first down. Well, it's been talked about so many times, but what a turnaround for Jacksonville. A downtrodden franchise, 1-15 a season ago. Remember, they won on opening day, then lost 15 straight. They draft this young quarterback in April, and now here he is, a mere 9 months later, leading them in the franchise's first ever Super Bowl appearance.
An incredible story, and we know it's not just all about one man, but there's absolutely no doubt that he brought a winning attitude from college to this organization, and here they are already in the Super Bowl.
Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it'll be second and goal. Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, that worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his...
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. Dancing to his left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions,
Live
right?
conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A give, running right, Etienne. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just... And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Carter Landry there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. So now another 2-point conversion attempt coming up for the Jaguars. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Doug Costin. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joe Schobert in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. Then the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The return man, Wilson. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Carter Landry, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to... Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Jacksonville defense, here they come now. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick six, because that's what everyone wants.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, it's caught. Smith. And down he'll go at the 25. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Cowboys on third down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Get off the field.
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And it's 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Miles Jack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And taken right on the 30. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. They've got his man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The return man, Wilson. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Miles Jack bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
And that's his third sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
We're in those golden high tops as well.
Oh, they'll wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.